Modernization is a great topic, and it's something that we really put a lot of energy into in terms of investment. So with the technology landscape, things are always changing. There's always opportunities to continuously modernize infrastructure or applications or storage, particularly with the advances that really what Amazon's coming to the table with in terms of all the new features and functionalities that they deploy and the product teams that they're building these really incredible products for their customers to consume. And so for us, we never look at modernization as a one-time event. It's always a continual event that needs to happen on a monthly and quarterly and yearly basis where we sit down with our clients and actually look at the technology stack and try to find ways to innovate and bring new services to the table that actually unlock more benefits for the customer. So modernization can mean a number of different things. It could be increasing automation. It could be reducing some of the manual effort that our teams do. It could be just moving their instance classes to something that's a bit more cost effective. So there's all sorts of different ways to modernize, and when we lead with that approach, our customers tend to have the most success in the platform from a long-term perspective. Cloud native applications is a really important topic these days. As we're seeing, the whole world is becoming software, the whole world is becoming digital these days, and so we really need to stay ahead of that with our customers. And we see a lot of customers that are moving away from providing their software services in a client server capacity and deploying those things to a data center within a client's infrastructure, or even deploying those within a cloud environment. So we're seeing more and more customers want to actually modernize the way that they deliver their services to the business or to their end consumers. So we see a lot of customers wanting to modernize their applications, take advantage of multi-tenant architectures, have the ability to actually scale out their platform in a really effective way. And what's really nice is we've seen a big uptick in terms of customers deploying their certain applications on Amazon's marketplace and having really these SaaS-built applications that are ready to scale. Another really important topic on that area too is building these things in a serverless capacity, right? So really just event-driven, all code-based, and actually makes the platform able to scale up and down with the demand without having to overburden infrastructure with compute and storage resources. Building new versus fixing something is always a difficult challenge. We see a lot of customers that have built a number of different things, whether it's applications or whether it's just infrastructure. Oftentimes things are not always developed in the best practice way, or they haven't been modernized, which is an important thing to be doing continually. So when you have these applications that maybe are 10 years old or 15 years old, likely the tech stack is a bit outdated from how someone in a modern architecture or modern development role might actually look at that. And so oftentimes we'll find there's things that are hard-coded, there's things that are dependent on other things that have a lot of monolithic architecture and dependencies. And so what we usually try to do is find ways to decouple that, bring it down to more of a microservices level. And in some cases, right, it makes sense to actually rebuild an application net new because the amount of work and effort that goes into re-architecting something can be challenging and require a lot of time and effort. So oftentimes we'll actually look to just build from the ground up and mimic a lot of the service features and functionalities with some of the best of breed technology.